How to create Bootstrap drop-down menu. If you are also trying to create Bootstrap 5 drop-down menu, then this is the right video for you. After watching this entire video, you will be also able to create the Bootstrap 5 drop-down menu. So there are different type of the classes available to create the drop-down menu component in Bootstrap 5. So this is also one of the useful component if you are trying to create horizontal and vertical type of the drop down menu. So without any delay, let's start.
Hello everyone. So from today we are going to learn about the Bootstrap 5 drop downs. A drop down it's one of the useful component which is available in Bootstrap 5. So a drop down menu is toggleable menu that allows the users to choose one value from predefined list. Okay, so it's too much easy. So without any delay, let's start. So first of all, I'm going to in the getbootstrap.com to get the boilerplate code. So I'm clicking in the docs. After clicking in the docs, you will get a boilerplate code. Okay, so I'm just copying this one here from here. Then after that, just you have to come here and you have to paste that code in your text editor. Okay, then after that, I'm just clicking in the run. Okay, so after clicking in the run, it is giving me a result. Nice type of the result, right? So I can easily create my drop down from here. So first of all, I have to create a div here. So inside div, I have to create a button. Okay. Then after that, I can create. Okay. So I can create a UL. Okay. So inside UL, you can create a list and anchor text. So this is the basic structure for the drop down menu, and just you have to add few classes here. For the div here, so I'm just giving a class here. Okay, the class should be drop down. Okay, and after that, for the button also you have to give a class here. Okay, so I'm just giving a class here. Okay, so for the classes you have to give btn minus primary minus btn minus primary. Then okay, then after that drop down minus toggle. Then after that you have to use minus data minus bs minus toggle is equal to, and you have to give drop down like that. Okay, and for the for this one I am just giving a class and I am just giving here drop down button. For the UL also I have to give a class, so I am just giving another new class here. The class is drop down minus menu, and inside the list I have to give a class here. For the anchor text I am just giving a class. Okay, class is equal to, and I am just using a drop down minus item, and I am just giving here the value that is home. Okay, and I am just copying this one and pressing enter again and copying those things. Okay, and I am just changing this one home, contact us, about us, like that, and I'm clicking in the run. So now we can see a nice type of the drop down menu is created, right? So in this way you can easily create a drop down inside Bootstrap. Okay, and you can easily create the active and disabled type of the drop down items. So for that one, just you have to add another class here. For example, if I want to make it enable, just I have to make it enable here. Okay, sorry, I have to make it active. Then if I click in the run, so if I click here, so now we can see the home menu is already activated. But if I make it disabled, this menu item should be disabled. This is available inside the list, but okay, so I'm making it disabled. Okay, then I'm just clicking in the run. So if I click here, so now we can say the first menu item is disabled. Okay, so you can easily create this one, and you can start the drop down position also. Okay, so you can create a drop int or drop start menu by adding the drop int or drop start class. Okay, so for that one, if I use here drop int, if I click like that, and if I click in the run, so now we can share another type of the drop down icon is created, right? So if I type here drop start, and if I click in the run, so now we can see here my drop down start is came in the starting point, right? So in this way you can easily create. Okay, and you can create the drop up and drop down also. So if I use here drop up, okay, so you can easily change it here. You can use the drop up and drop down. Okay, drop up. If I use this one, and if I click in the run, so now we can say here is one drop off icon is available. So you can easily use this one. Okay, and you can easily create the grouped button with the drop down. Okay, so it is also very easy. So for that one, I am just going here below the button, below the body. Okay, so I'm just clicking in the head, in the body, and I'm just pressing enter. So now I'm just creating a div here. Not DKV. Okay, div. So inside this div, I am just giving a class here. That class is btn-group. Before we already discussed about the button group, right? So maybe you also watched that tutorial. If you didn't watch, you can watch that video we already created. So after that, I have to create a button here. Okay, so I'm just creating here home. Okay, again I'm creating another button, that is services. Okay, and again I'm creating another button. So this button is I'm just giving more. Okay, so for this button I have to create a class btn minus primary. Okay, and again I am creating another class here also, class btn minus primary. Okay, so for this one also I am creating a class here, btn minus primary. Okay, and now I'm using here another class, that is drop down minus toggle. Okay, and I'm using here data minus yes minus toggle. It's called to drop down. Okay, like that. Okay, then after that I can easily create a UL here. If I create here UL, I can list anchor text. Okay, so I'm giving the class here drop down minus item for this one, and I'm creating another class here. The class is drop down minus menu, like that. Okay, so I'm just again pressing enter, and I am creating another list and anchor text, and for this one I am just giving a class. That class is drop down minus item, and I am just giving here text item 2, sorry, item 2, and for this one I am just giving item 1. So let me check what will happen if I click in the run button. So now we can see here I created another type of the drop down menu with the help of button group, right? If I click in the more, so now we can see it is giving me this nice type of the menu item, right? Okay, so you can easily create this type of the drop down menu with the help of button group, and you can create a vertical button group also. So for that one, just you have to add another class here. If I click here, button minus group minus vertical, and if I click in the run, so now we can see this menu change in the vertical. So in this way you can easily create the vertical type of the drop down menu. So hoping that you get few ideas.
Hoping that now you will be also able to create a Bootstrap drop down menu. If you have still any kind of confusion, let me know in the comment section. And if you get few valuable knowledge, please share this video to among those people who are trying to learn Bootstrap 5 drop down menu. So I'll come back with another new video. Until that, goodbye. See you again.